Hi, my name is Robbie Hurst. I'm an MEI out of North Texas Regional Airport, and today we're going to do a video of how to start up our Baron 58. I've got Marcy here. She's one of our multi-engine students, and she's going to run us through our startup checklist. We're not going to take a lot of time to explain each step because she's headed out to go do a training flight, but just getting you to hear the checklist and see where she's reaching for each of the items. So Marcy, if you want to get us going for that start checklist.
Perfect. So we're going to do our passenger brief. So we have our seatbelts on, our air vents are here and here. Our fire extinguisher is in the back over there. Our exit is here. We'll turn the door, push out to open it. And then talking, it'll be my controls, your controls, positive flight exchange, and we'll want to be having a sterile cockpit unless there's any urgent questions. And then if you have any questions,
I'm good.
All right, so my seatbelt's on, your seatbelt's on, our seats are locked. Our parking brake here is set. Our avionics over here is off. Our alt-strike source is down here. I'm checking it, it looks good. Our landing gear handle, we're checking to make sure that's down. Our cowl flaps, they're both open. Fuel selectors are both on. Circuit breakers, mine are all in over here.
I got one row in front of me. Those are all in as well.
Perfect. Battery, we're going to turn that on. Alternators are going to go on. Alternators are going to go on. And then we're going to turn our beacon on. And our nav lights, we can just go ahead and turn that one on as well. Our fuel level, we checked and we had 55 and 50, so that's good. And then our landing gear light, we're checking to make sure that's on. And then our emergency landing gear crank is in the back in that red box.
Beautiful.
Cool.
Start her up.
Okay, so we're gonna work on our left throttle or left engine first. So mixture, we're gonna go full rich. Propeller is high RPM. Throttle is full open. We're gonna do our fuel pump on high for about 4 seconds until it stabilizes, and then we're going to do our throttle back to about ½ inch open, not much, and then we're going to make sure our prop area is clear. Clear prop. So we clear prop. Throttle is at, or we're going to start our magnetos up, our left magnetos, and then bring our throttle back to 1,000 RPM.
Alrighty, can you hear me? Wait, can you say that again? Yeah, I can't hear you.
Hello, hello?
Okay, I got you now.
Helps when the MEI plugs in his headset.
Okay, we don't need to reset our fuel. We're waiting for our GPS to load up to check those dates.
Now let's go ahead and turn on that blower to get some airflow.
Alright. Hi. Alright, we're checking to make sure our dates are all good. Button's a little wonky. There we go. And those dates are also good. Alright. And then we can Make sure our radios are set here. So we have 118.77 is our ATIS. And
This is our COM 2 down here, and we got COM 1 up here, and we can toggle between them with this knob here.
perfect. Alright, so, and then we have ground and tower in our COM 1 frequency. And we can get our ATIS here. So we can toggle over.
Niner, density altitude 2,500. Visual approach, runway 18 left in use. Landing and departing runway 18 left. All pilots shall read back hold short instructions. Visual approach, slope indicator, runway 36 right, runway 18 left, unusable. Use caution for birds and coyotes in vicinity of the airport. North Texas Tower does not have radar. No separation services for VFR aircraft conducting practice approaches. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Echo. North Texas Regional Airport, Tower information. Echo 1550 Zulu. Wind 200 at 12. Visibility Niner. Sky clear below 12,000. Temperature 2.14. Altimeter 2.989. Density altitude 2,500. Visual approach runway 18 left in use.
You're good?
I'm good.
Alright, so we have 2989, so we're gonna go Barrow, and then put our altimeter setting in 2989, and then we can also do 2989 there. And we'll be on 18 left. Alright, so our weather, our flight instruments, they all look good. Our GPS flight plan, we're not going to use one today. Our CDI soft key is on GPS once we come back in. And our taxi clearance we're going to obtain now.
We'll head out to the northwest.
Perfect. And we're on COM 1, and we're talking to ground. Alright. North Texas ground, Baron 1570 November is at Monarch, ready to taxi with Echo for departure to the northwest.
Baron 1570 November, North Texas ground, runway 18 left, taxi via Alpha.
18 left via Alpha 70 November. Okay, so we're going to taxi 18 left via Alpha. We need to put our taxi light on, and then we're going to roll forward and check our brakes here.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Alright, so we're pulling into the run-up area, and so Marcy again is going to run us through all of the procedures for our run-up. Again, we're not going to really explain everything that's happening here. She's trying to get out and go do her training flight. Just a moment for you to be able to see where things are in the cockpit. So, whenever you're ready.
Awesome. Okay, so parking brake, we're going to set that. Seatbelts, mine's on. Yours is on. Fuel pumps off below 32 degrees, so we can keep them off still. Instruments, they all look good. Fuel indicators are the same as before. Make sure we're going to go full rich. Fuel selectors are both on. We're going to go throttle to 2200. Alrighty, and then we're going to exercise the prop, so we're looking for a rise and a drop. And then we'll do it again, and we'll make sure our oil's is still in the green, and then we'll do one more for looking outside. Alright, so we go rise and drop. Then we'll look at oil. Oil's still in the green. And prop is good. Okay, and then we're going to walk it back to 1700. Alright, there's 1700, and we're going to check our mags. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. A drop of about close to 50. Bring it back up. A similar drop. And all the way back up to full, back where we started. Now we're going to bring it back to 1500. And we're going to check our prop as feathered. And it looks good. Alrighty. And now we'll go throttle idle. Make sure our engine doesn't die. Good. And we can go back up to 1,000. Okay, cool. And now we'll repeat the same thing on the other side. So we have mixtures rich fuel selectors on. Props are going to be full forward, and then we're going to go throttle to 2200. Okay, there's 2200. We're going to do the same thing, rise, drop. Good, and then we're going to check oil.
Just help it for your verbiage. We're looking for a small drop here, right?
Small drop.
They're both in the green. We always want them in the green, but what we're looking for is a small drop in oil pressure as
Okay.
that prop governor is moving the oil around.
Okay, so we're looking for a small drop here. Very small drop, but it happened. And then we'll look outside.
No
Good.
oil spewing.
No oil spewing. Okay, and now we can bring it back to 1700. Okay, there's, oops, all corrections. And now we'll check our right engine. Okay, small drop, we'll rise back up. Drop of about 50, and back up. They were less than a drop of 150 and within 50 of each other, so that was good. And then we'll go throttle to 1500. And check our feathering. Good. Alright, and now we can go throttle to idle. Make sure our engine doesn't die. Beautiful. And back up to 1,000. Alright, cool. And now flaps are set. Our flaps are going to be up for takeoff. Flight controls.
Let's go ahead and do that autopilot
Do
test
the
just so
autopilot
that
test?
you're aware of it.
Okay.
So we're going to bug our heading, and we're going to turn it just a little bit to the left or to the right of where we currently are.
Okay.
You can turn heading mode on here.
Okay.
Right? And you're going to see that it loads it up here, that
Yep.
flight director is on and heading mode is on.
Yep.
And we only have pitch. We don't have flight level change or vertical speed, right? So we're going to take our nose and we're going to push it up till that flight director is visibly up from where our nose currently is. So we can press and hold for just a minute. There we go. Beautiful. Now, in order to turn it on, we can go autopilot on. And you're going to see that it's going to try to make that left turn and start pitching for a climb. You see that trim wheel is starting to move. So you can press and hold that CWS, the black knob here on your control yoke. Press and hold it. And then use your yokes to be able to check your flight controls, make sure everything disconnects. And it does. And let go. And use that big red knob to disconnect it. And that clears your flight director as well.
Cool. Okay. And oh, that's on now. Cool. Okay, and then we can check our flight controls are free and correct. They all look good to me. All right, trim. Gotta fix that after the autopilot. Set to 6. Ice protection as required. We have a nice hot day out, so we're good. Doors and windows. My window's secure and your door is closed. And then we can release our parking brake. And then we can do our takeoff brief. So this will be a left seat takeoff on runway 18 left. We're going to do short field procedure. So we'll hold the brakes and fly full power, and then we will rotate at 85. If we have a engine failure or any abnormalities before we rotate, then we're going to pull the power, stop on the remaining runway, and exit if we can. If we have an engine failure or abnormalities after takeoff, but before we put the gear up, then we're going to pitch forward and land on the remaining runway in front of us and apply full brakes and stop. And if we have engine failure or abnormalities above, after rotation and above, and our gear is already up, then we are going to BYSE and run the drill, and then do our checklist and come back into land.
Okay, what's the drill?
Mixture full forward, props full forward, throttles full forward, gear up, flaps up. Identify which leg dead leg, dead engine. Verify with the throttle of the dead engine, feather the prop of the dead engine, and pull the mixture back for the dead engine.
Wonderful. Great job.
Thank
And
you.
I love that pace too,
'Kay.
right? We're not in any rush,
Yeah.
right? We have the ability to climb out. I want to be diligent that we're making sure that we're grabbing the right engine. The last time you want to grab the wrong engine is when you're 300 feet AGL.
Yeah.
Love it.
Cool. Okay. Now, before takeoff, we want to put our strobe on, our landing lights on, our nav light, we already put that on. Our taxi light can go off. Our heading bug, we can set that for our runway heading, which is 180. What altitude do you want us to go to?
We'll go up to 4,500.
4,500. We can put that into our altimeter. Our transponder is going to be VFR. Our radios, we can switch over to tower here. And our nav source, we don't need any right now. And our mixture is going to be full rich. Props are high RPM, and air conditioner is off.
Fantastic job.
Thank you. North Texas Tower, Baron 1570 November is holding short of 18 left at Alpha, ready for departure to the northwest.
I'd like to go ahead and maneuver to
Baron
base navigation.
1570 November, North Texas Tower, your right turnout northwestbound is approved. Runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
Northwestbound, right turnout, and 18 left, clear for takeoff, 70 November. Alrighty.
That's 543, you can continue.
Okay, we're verifying that the approach is clear, and there's no one on the runway. The plane getting off the runway, I think. Alright.
At a Class Delta, they can have 3,000 foot of space with 2 planes on the runway.
Okay, I didn't know that.
2,500 requesting full stop time spec.
Thrust 512, 512, say your position again.
7 miles to the east.
Thrust 512, report 5 miles east.
All 4, 5
Okay.
miles east, thrust 512.
We're verifying this is 18 left. Okay. There's 85, we can rotate. Here up. And we're looking for 92 knots because we're climbing out VX. And then when we get 500, which is now, we can pull our inches back to 25. And our RPM back to 2,500. Alright, and then we can start our turnout to the northwest.